Once extremely rare outside of Japan, Wakin goldfish are becoming more popular. That said, they're still relatively uncommon and often come with a hefty price tag, more akin to that of koi carp, so they're not the sort of goldfish you decide to keep on a whim. How to care Wakin goldfish? An old variety of goldfish, Wakin, pronounced Wakin, are where all the fancy forms of goldfish began and are the standard pond goldfish of Japan. Combining a conventional goldfish body with a double tail, these fish are as hardy as single-tailed breeds and can be seen in a variety of colors, although red or red and white fish are the most frequently offered. Goldfish should be kept in groups, but these can consist of a mixture of varieties. Just make sure that female fish aren't outnumbered by the more long-finned and lightly built males, which chase them relentlessly during spawning. Like all hardy goldfish breeds, these are a great choice for the garden pond. Hardy and long-lived, they'll happily live amongst pond plants and don't place too much of a burden on filtration, even as mature fish. Not only do their colors complement other varieties, but they'll freely interbreed, with fry showing the typical goldfish dark coloration that protects them from predators until they grow large enough to look after themselves. In their long history as pets, it's become common practice to keep goldfish indoors in containers that are much too small for them. As you can imagine, housing a 30 cm pond fish in a bowl is not ideal, and a suitable indoor aquarium should be at least 100 liters in capacity and well filtered for young specimens. Far better alternatives are available for indoor keeping, and tropical fish are far easier and a good deal less work. If your heart is set on goldfish as a pet, consider starting with small fish in a large aquarium, which can then be upgraded to a spacious pond as they grow. Obviously, this is only an option with pond hardy varieties. Goldfish are hardy and adaptable fishes, but they prefer hard water, and whether indoors or out in soft, acidic conditions are to be avoided. To minimize the stresses of cold winter weather and hot summer days, a fish pond should be at least 60 cm, 2 deep in places. During the coldest weather, this area should remain undisturbed by vigorous water circulation and will be used as a refuge from extreme cold. How big can they grow? Kept in a sufficiently sized aquarium, Wakin should reach an average of around 10 inches long. However, these fish have been known to grow as large as 18 inches, especially when kept in a large pond. How long do they live? When properly looked after, a Wakin can live for up to 20 years, but somewhere around 10 to 15 years is probably more common. Good for beginners? Wakin are hardy goldfish, so, in theory, they're very simple to keep in a home aquarium. While this is true, and they don't need much more than a tank and a filter, what they do require is a lot of space. We'll go further into these requirements later, but if you're hoping to keep a fish on the counter in a little 10-gallon tank, a Wakin isn't for you. Water temperature? Wakin goldfish are cold water critters and are most comfortable in temperatures between 65 and 78 degrees Fahrenheit. However, they can survive in much colder temperatures, even under the ice in frozen ponds, so it's not a huge deal if the temperature goes a few degrees below in the winter. Are they compatibility with other fish? Other goldfish are the best tank mates for Wakin, as most common aquarium fish are from tropical waters and therefore need to be kept at a warmer temperature. Avoid keeping them with fancy goldfish, however, as they're much slower than Wakin and won't get a look in when feeding time comes. Ideal tank mates for Wakin are other Wakin, the common goldfish, comet goldfish, or the single-tailed shoebunkin goldfish. Thank you for watching my video guide. Don't forget like and subscribe the channel. Bye bye.